What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Kalgara versus the RP Luffy. I think RP Luffy is a little strong right now, but definitely going to get a lot stronger when the starter deck comes out. I think at the moment he does get overshadowed by Luffy, which has been seeing a resurgence as of recent, now that he's not getting held down by RP Law and Lucci as hard. But yeah, let's see how Kalgara can do against RP Luffy. I know that Kalgara is much more aggressive than most decks, whereas RP Luffy really wants to make it to the late game. So starting turn 1, looks like Lamb is just going to pass turn, and then Panda's 2 Dawn turn, he passes as well. So Lamb plays down the Holy, just wants to get tempo on board versus swinging an 8, and then Pandas gets the Zoro down. So pretty slow first couple turns. Lamb taking a life there just because swinging in 7 early, I don't see the reason to counter out. But with 5 Dawn on Kalgara's side of the field, he can definitely cheat out the Wiper in his hand, and I think that that's exactly what he's going to do. So starting off with a 6 at lead, gets countered out, followed up by an 8 at lead, and then cheating out that Wiper there. So already Kalgara has some pretty big problems on the board. Wiper being a 7k body means that 1 Dawn commitment forces the Luffy to either use a Rad Beam or commit 2 cards to counter out of that. And so a 7k swing goes to Holy, and that's a pretty easy Thor there. Looks like Lamb was just saving that, saving the Dawn up in case he wanted to swing heavy into the Holy there. And then yeah, Panda's trying to get Holy off the field, but I think Lamb decided that the pressure on board is just much more important. And I agree with him. RP Luffy does struggle with a wide board, so keeping as much board presence is really important in this matchup. So let's see how Lamb uses his Dawn here. He does have a Rush Ace in hand, but obviously not active at the moment since he only has 3 life. It being active only at 2 life or under. So Wiper eating a 2k out of Panda's hand, and then another 6k swing eating another 2k out of hand. So Kalgara cheating out the playable Kalgara, and then Nolan just refreshing that life that he took for the ability there. RP Luffy swinging 6 at the Holy. That actually connects. I think at this point Lamb has enough bodies on board that he can really pressure in, and with Bon Clay being on board, there's no way he could have protected that Holly. So here I think that Pandas knew that if he swung at the Wiper, Lamb would just easily counter it. So swinging an 8 at lead at least pressures Lamb a little bit on his life. And he's able to drop down 2 blockers in the form of Queen and the blocker Sanji there. So hopefully that's enough for him to block out of this. I do know that Lamb has a lot of gas to work with. Let's just see how he decides to attack the board here. I actually don't hate a 5k swing at the Bon Clay, just because if you do bait out one of the blockers, you can go super heavy into his lead with no Dawn available. But he decides to take the safe play, swinging in 6k into the Bon Clay. I don't hate that too much. And with 9 Dawn available, he does have a lot of power to work with here. So starting off with an 8k swing at lead, that actually connects. Another 8k. either give him 2 cards or the blocker's on board and he decides to give him 2 cards instead. And then actually going in with a 7k lead here, or a 7k ad lead, because he can follow up with a 8k swing with that rush ace. So I think Lamb in a pretty dominant spot right now. Not sure what Pandas can do, just because looking at Lamb's hand, he does have a lot of counter to work with too. So it's not like Pandas can really rush into his life super hard here. Yeah, from this perspective, he looks pretty much cooked. I'm not sure how he could survive this onslaught. So looks like it's just a 13k swing. At life, maybe if he swung into the 8k Kalgara, he would have had a chance to survive next turn. Because I do see 2 1k events that he can use to defend himself, and then the Kalgara actually eats one of them. Wiper swinging in eats another in the form of Rad Beam. And then, yeah, honestly, it didn't matter where Panda swung last turn, just because Lamb definitely just has way too many swings here. Because he could have survived, but just no way to really end it there. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.